Hey Commission Kids, Pastor Abram here, and today I have something cool to show you. I finally got some slabs. You know, I've been struggling with this because I love, let me just show you my Champions and Disaster binder, which is my Winnie the World binder. I got a cool Youth Alive chain here. Alright, and so let me show you. I completed this in the last video, so if you haven't seen me pull the 90s buddy, go back. I've been looking for this card for months, so if you haven't seen that video, go check that out. And I, for the past few months, have had them all in these binders. You can see my golden Winnie there. You can see that I've had it here in the binder. My rare mystery cards, they're all in the binder, and a bunch of people have been putting them in these cool little slabs. So let me open one up for you real quick. They're in these plastic little sleeves. And I will have some of these available to purchase in the BGMC store as well. I'm thinking they'll just be $1 a piece. You can get a slab here to put your cards in that you really care about and you don't want to get messed up. They are magnetic, so you might be able to see there's a little magnet there at the very top. It might be a little bit of glare, sorry. But there's a magnet there, and there's a notch here in the top, and you just peel it. If I can even get it. Sorry. Oh, I did that off camera. Sorry. You just peel. There's a little notch right in the top there, and you just put your fingernail in, or your finger, and you just peel it away. So you peel it like that. And then there's two notches in the bottom that you set it into. You set the notches inside of the other notch, and then it just closes shut like a magnet. And so what you can do is take your mystery card or maybe a card that you really just want to keep nice and protect. You set it inside there. I don't know if you could see me do that. Maybe I should do it on camera. You take your slab, you set it right inside. Okay. You set the little tabs in the notches. If I can get them in. You set them in, and then you close it up. It snaps, and you got, sorry, it's probably really glaring. Let's see if I can turn this off. There we go. That might help. There you go. So you can see, hopefully, it'll have a nice little protective case. And that's awesome because now you can keep your cards nice and safe. And for me, with the boys, my two young boys, they love to hold cards. Actually, let me show you an example of a card. Where did it go? They were playing with earlier. They had a card here. Maybe you ran away with it. But here's a proxy card that they've been playing with, right? This is the one we gave away last month on BGMC Sunday, the Irvin Rutherford card that I made. And every single BGMC Sunday, we will give out a rare proxy card that we don't ever give out again. But you can kind of see here. They do a number on these cards. They'll put them in their mouths. There's some discoloration. If you can see the little yellow spots there where they've just gotten it wet or something like that. And so for me, you really don't want your kid or even just you, if you're not being super, super aware, maybe accidentally wave it around and bend it, and then it bends like this, right? And it's got a crease in it now, right? So we'll have some of these at the store. I've put a couple of cool cards in here already. So I got my 90s buddy. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take out the golden Winnie. I was struggling to do this because I didn't want it to... I wanted to keep them in my binder for as long as I could because I like the fact that on Sundays and stuff, you guys, the kids, can see the cards. But I get nervous because I hand my binders to the boys and sometimes they crinkle up the pages and they do stuff. So we're just going to put golden Winnie right on in there. Take the top half, set it in. If I can get the, oh, it's backwards. There we go. Set the top half in, the notches, and then just drop it in. And so now we have golden Winnie. And they wiggle around a little bit, but I mean, they're not going to get damaged as long as you're just not doing anything super, super crazy. Now, these aren't childproof, right? Because they still can get opened. But generally speaking, they're probably going to keep your cards a lot safer than if you were to just keep them either in these plastic sleeves, right? Because you can still like bend these, right? You could still accidentally fold it and crease your card. And so these aren't fully kid proof, but you can hear like that's hard plastic. You're not going to, you'd have to really do a number on these to break them and to either crack the plastic or to get it. You'd have to open it and break the card, or to touch the card. Like if you're just being normal with it, and I feel like I could just hand this to a kid as I'm watching them, right? I wouldn't leave my own kids with them. Oh, here, I found it in the seat. This is what they do to cards, right? So like, this is Graham the Bear, and they've bitten it. Let me see if you can see that there. They've bitten it. They've ripped it. So like, that's what happens to cards. It's just part of it. Like, you can't get upset. Things happen. Accidents happen. So these we'll have in the store. I have a bunch of them here I've already put in. So I just showed you. There's these two. The mystery cards for Champions and Disasters. Okay. So you can see those mystery cards for Champions and Disasters. I have the Gino Card. All right, so there's the Gino Card. You can only get this by talking to David, the BGMC director, and he passes his card out. Here's my Summer Camp 2025 card. All right, Summer Camp 2025. You got that for going to camp last year. My Gen 1 Buddy Barrel Full Art Hollow. These aren't in print anymore. You can't get those anymore. You have to find a pack that's already been printed. They're not producing these cards anymore. So, and then probably my most rare card at the moment, the 75th Anniversary Buddy card. Okay, let's see if you can see that there. 75th Anniversary Buddy card. See it? There you go. Oh, here. There you go. 75th Anniversary Buddy. This is a Gen 0 card. So this was the first batch that they made around the 75th anniversary of BGMC. And this is probably my most rare card. So it's rightfully going to get a slab. But for a while, I'll bring these on Sunday so the kids can see them. So they can get a chance to see some of the rare cards for themselves. But awesome. And we'll have these for sale. I have a box of them. I think I have about 20 or so of them. We'll have them on sale for $1 a piece if they want to buy one. So if they find a really cool card that they really, really like, maybe. I know a bunch of people right now are really enjoying the Hollow Susie the Star. Okay, the shiny Hollow Susie the Star. If you want to put that one in a sleeve, in a slab. I know a bunch of people are really pumped about the Hollow power-up cards. Those look really good. So if you're interested in it, they'll be for sale for $1 in the BGMC store, and we'll have them. So, hey, until next time, guys. Peace.